There's nothing stronger than a broken woman that's rebuilt herself. This quote is from Hannah Gadsby, comedian and awesome human being. I want to lead with this quote to look at prevalence of eating disorders in the female population. The Australian Institute of Health and Wealth 2018's health report stated that in 2015 and 2016, 95% of Australians' hospitalisation with a principal diagnosis of eating disorders were for females. Females aged 15 to 24 made up the largest proportion of these hospitalizations, 57%. We also know, depending on the diagnostic criteria used, many of our clients fall through the gaps. They might not have the clinical diagnosis of eating disorders as set out in the DSM-5. They might have a higher body weight. It's also noted to be the 10th leading cause of non-fatal disease burden for females aged 15 to 44 in 2011. It also has the highest mortality rate of any psychiatric illness. So how do we link eating disorders with this year's theme for International Women's Day of collective individualism? The International Women's Day Manifesto states, we are all part of a whole. Our individual actions, conversations, behaviors, and mindsets can have an impact on our larger society. Yes, individually, we are all responsible for our thoughts and actions all day, every day. But we know with an eating disorder, a pervasive and dominating thought process that's often very negative can be a real struggle. This can be done in the process of recovery, but then we also step in as an organization like EDQ as the collective. We are here to actively choose to challenge stereotypes, fight bias, broaden our perceptions, and celebrate women's recovery from eating disorders. So in relation to eating disorders, what does that look like? While shining the light on weight bias, especially in primary health care, realizing that not everyone has a typical eating disorder look. You might be in a larger body and you're entitled to get treatment. Challenging that overwhelming social discourse around what women should look like, dress like, speak like, and that goes for other women as well. We've got an internal bias, an internal belief system that we need to discuss and talk about. We need to realize that we don't need to shrink ourselves to take up less space to be valuable. Collectively, we can make this change happen. Individually, we can help people facilitate their own recovery, support each other in recovery, and build in recovery. This is our message for International Women's Day.